She ever would say.
What's poppin' YouTube? Funko Fanatic Dags back again, and today I'm gonna redo my top 10 Funko Pop video. So back in January, I did my top 10 most valuable, showed you guys them and their value, and I said I'll do one in the summer, and then December I said, you know what, let me do one per season. So January 17th was Winter Edition. I'm filming this on April 5th, but this will come out April 6th. This will be the Spring Edition, and then we'll do a Summer, and then a Fall, and then a Winter again. It's kind of cool. I like numbers and stuff, so it's kind of cool, even though the value to me for Pops, I love them as they are, so it's not too big of a deal, but it's cool, though, to see over time, you know, if things go up, decline, why that happens. So I have my list from January, and I'll put the link in the description below to that video, my top 10, and then I'm going to go through my top 10 currently as of April 5th by Popsipedia, now called Stashopedia. I like them because they update like every day, and sometimes like multiple times a day. So if I were to do this tomorrow, there might be some slight variation because some things are so close. So it's just the luck of the draw when I choose to record stuff. So everything, take the values with a grain of salt. They change constantly. This is my top 10. I have a lot within that like $40 range for a Pop, which is pretty pricey for a Pop. That doesn't make my top 10. Anything in the 40s now does not make my top 10. So in January 10th, real quick, go 10 through 1. Hoth Han Solo and Tauntaun was worth 48. Upside Down Will was 49. Tywin Lannister was 51. Upside Down Barb, an 11 2-pack, was 52. Chase Pennywise was 58. Number 5 was Jar Jar at 61. Number 4 was Hooded Luke at 62. Number 3 was Speedy Gonzales at 78. Number 2 was Drogon at 96. And number 1 was the SDCC Steve at 99. So, let's get right into it. As of April 5th, my number 10 in my collection is Tywin Lannister. So, like I just said, Tywin was number 8 in January. He fell down 2 spots, unfortunately to my man. But he did go up in price, even though he fell 2 spots in my collection. So, currently, he's worth $57. And in January, he's worth $51. So he went up a few bucks, and Game of Thrones is not even on the air. Like I said, I like to figure out reasons why this is occurring. It's like the stock market, right? Sorry for the dust. Yeah, so he still went up regardless if Game of Thrones isn't in season. So I think he'll definitely go up during the last season of Game of Thrones when that comes out in 2019. So this is Tywin coming in at number 10 at $57. Coming in at number 9 is also someone who was on the list, and that is our buddy Jar Jar Binks, and he comes in at $59. Jar Jar is $59. He did fall. In January, he was up at number 5 on the list, and now he's at number 9. In January, he's worth $61, and now he's $59. So $2, like I say, Popsipedia changes every day. One sale, could put it down a few pegs or whatnot. So basically the same price. Fell $2. Still in the top 10. Number 9, Jar Jar Binks at $59. Okay. Coming in at number 8. You guys are going to be surprised if you guys haven't kept up. Hot Topic Drogon at number 8? You're saying he was number 2 on your list in January. Yeah, he was number 2. In January, he was worth $96, number 2 on my list. He is down to number 8, only worth $60. What happened here? Well, Game of Thrones isn't on the air, right? So, goes down. He'll go up again. But the big reason was an Australian company called Pop Culture put him up for sale, without the Hot Topic sticker, because it was an international company. They don't have Hot Topic in Australia, so they were able to get a lot. And a lot of people that missed out on this, that weren't able to get it because of the high at Hot Topic and the price went up, were able to get it on Pop Culture, and for, you know, lower price, and that's why he fell to $60. Still cool. Love Drogon. Number 8 Drogon, $60. Okay. All right. Number 7 is a newcomer. A newcomer. At number 7, we have the NYCC shared with BAM, Jaqen H'ghar. I love this pop. He skyrocketed. He's worth $60 now out of nowhere. Game of Thrones isn't in season, as I said already multiple times. But I think this was kind of hard to get. NYCC, $60 now. His price is only going to go up, in my opinion. He may be like the next Game of Thrones Grail. I have a ton of Game of Thrones. I'm missing all the Grails, mostly, that are over $100. So I think he'll be the next to join since he just came out last fall. Maybe that's another cool thing, to doing it in the spring. In the winter, you know, NYCC was just getting over. In the fall, and it didn't have enough time to build, and you see it building. So I'm excited to see where this ends up when I do this again in the summer. But yeah, he skyrocketed since my last video. He is now up to $60, and he is number 7 on my list. Okay, number 6 is one that we had last time, and that is the hooded Luke Skywalker. This came out last April, so it's a year old, a year after. He's number 6 on my top 10. He's worth $61. In January, he was at number 4, worth $62. So basically the same price for the hooded Luke Skywalker. A really cool pop. This was shared with GameStop, but yeah. So number 6 on my list is hooded Luke, $61. Okay, number 4 is a newcomer. This price, I'm excited to see where this one ends up by the summer and the fall, because this has been all over the place. The next 2, actually, I'm curious. So, number 5 is Lucky the Leprechaun, glow-in-the-dark Funko Shop. Obviously, he's new to the list because he just came out. He's worth $62. So, you know, is it hype? Will it fall down? We don't know. It's going to be a fun thing to see. It came out a few weeks ago. So I'm curious to see where this will end up. But yeah, number 5 on my list, and he's $62. Lucky the Leprechaun. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens to this guy. Even more interesting, in my opinion, coming in at number 4 on the list is a newbie. Just came out. Jeffrey the Giraffe. Jeffrey the Giraffe. And this keeps changing every day. He's 66 as of today. I checked yesterday. I think he was like 70. So it's a lot. It's a fluid situation here with Toys R Us. You know, is this gonna? The hype is really high, but then also Toys R Us is going out of business. So you know what's going to happen with that when they're actually like total and done, like no 10% off nonsense. Like, are they closed like for real? And will reality set in and people want this? I don't know what's going to happen with this Flock Jeffrey. So right now, he's at number 4 on my list. He's at $66. So, you know, it's going to be cool to track this one over time and see what happens to him on my top 10. So, coming in at number 4, just shy of that bronze medal for Deggs' collection, is Jeffrey the Giraffe. I love this pop regardless. It means a lot to me. $66. Now we get to the top 3, and this is where the heavy hitters are, baby. Not my Phillies, but they've been stinking. But the heavy hitters for the pop game. So, I'll tell you this. In January when I filmed it, my number 1 was worth $99. So, I didn't have any in the 100 Club. My top 3 are all in the 100 Club. As of this, they could obviously go down in value by, you know, a week or whatever what happens. But right now, they are in the 100 Club. So at number 3, we have Speedy Gonzalez. So my man Speedy, NYCC, 3,500 pieces. Number 3 in my collection, $109. Speedy is rising. He was number 3 in January, but it was only 78. So he's been rising. And I said, I was surprised he was as low as he was, but I said, I think he's going to go up. This is one where, like, it's not hype like Jeffrey or Lucky. He's actually limited. So, I think it's only going to go up because the hype, and more people want Looney Tunes. So $109 for Speedy. I'm really so lucky to have this one, like I said. Yeah, he's awesome. So number 3, the bronze medal goes to Speedy Gonzalez. All right. Number 2 on the list is the defending champion. He lost his number 1 spot. He falls to number 2, but rises in value. In January, he was number 1 at $99. People were surprised. I remember the comment section. Now he is number 2, but he's up to 114, and that is Steve from Stranger Things, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So he has went up a considerable amount, about $15 he's went up. That's a good chunk since January. But don't forget, there's 2 new Steve Pops, a Hot Topic one and a regular one, coming out here very soon for the new Stranger Things wave. So, again, this is going to be a very interesting one to track come the summertime when I do this again. Will he go down because people are like, all right, I'll just give this Steve instead of him? Or will the completionist come out and say, you know what, I need this Steve to go along with the new Steve? I kind of think he's going to dip. He's going to remain valuable. He'll remain in my top 10, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think he may not be in the top 3. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. That's why I like doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy this too. But number 2 is Steve from Stranger Things, $114. And number 1, give me a drum roll, please. Coming in at number 1 in Funko Fanatic Dags' collection is Bigfoot. So yes, Bigfoot is number 1. Emerald City Comic Con, very limited. My most limited piece, 3,000. Speedy was 3,500. Flocked. First, it even says 14. I think they're like the Pop Asia myths. But first, in the American myth line, is Bigfoot. So he's Emerald City. This happened in March. And he came out, and he was around $100. And then so many people bought him, and they flip him right away. So it went down. And then recently, he's been rising here the past few weeks. All the way up to $125. $125 for Bigfoot. Yeah, he's going to be interesting to track because right now his trend is up, and we'll see if that continues come the summertime, and especially if they do more pop myths. I think it will, because then, you'll want, if they make Loch Ness Monster or Jersey Devil, who I want, or a Chupacabra or whatever. You get those, you're like, well, I need Bigfoot. Everyone knows Bigfoot. So I don't know. I think Bigfoot could be a grail or something. And he's already $125, so Bigfoot is number 1 in my top 10 as of April 5th in my spring update. So, guys, that is my top 10. Nothing too crazy. I know people have, like, $1,000 pops and $500. I'm nothing like that. I mean, I have 3 in the hundreds, which I'm excited about. But I love all my pops as equally as anything. There were 4 that were on the list, and I just want to go over quickly as I end this video. Hoth Han Solo and Tauntaun was number 10 in January at 48. That fell off the list, but it's still worth 47, so not too bad for that. Upside Down Will from Stranger Things was number 9 on my list at 49. He fell to 43. I just think Stranger Things at that time Stranger Things was hype, and it dropped. That's what I say about the what's currently in the thing, what's hot. Stranger Things cooled off, so he's worth 43. Still a good amount of money. The Upside Down 11 Barb 2-pack was number 7 on my list in January at 52. That fell to 42, so $10 that dropped. Like I said, Stranger Things hype kind of cooled off. When Netflix it came out, that got really hype. I'm sure when Season 3 comes out, they'll all go up again. It's just the game. It's fun to see, in my opinion. And the last one on my list, at number 6, was Chase Pennywise at 58. He fell to 44, so pretty steep drop there for Pennywise. Halloween, the fall time, in the winter, was just getting over Halloween, and he was on the decline, and he kept declining. We'll see what happens. I feel like he's been steady drop, but I think come next Halloween, because he is discontinued, they won't, sometimes they'll redo chases, he won't be. I feel like he might get a bump come Halloween and people want Pennywise, or when It Chapter 2 comes out, or the new It line. A lot of stuff's coming out, so we'll keep an eye on him and see where his value goes. So, yeah, so I'm hoping, and if I do this right, right after I'm done speaking here, I want to put all these like into a chart, and just so you guys could see side by side the changes in my top 10 list. I mean, I wrote it down, but I'm hoping to do an on the computer, do a nice list, and then show you guys side by side and insert it here. I never tried it. We'll see if I could do something like that. If not, I'm sorry, but I'll try as soon as I'm hopefully it pops up. But if not, I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, that is my top 10 as of now, as of April 5th, 2018. Can't forget the year. April 5th, 2018. That's Degs' top 10. I'm probably going to do this again in July around SDCC. And, we'll see, you know, will these 10 be there? Will there be a newcomer along the way? You know, I got some things on pre-order. We'll see. It's going to be a lot of fun. I like tracking this stuff. I think it's kind of cool, like the stock market. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. What's your most valuable pop? Do you have any of these pops that were in my top 10? Do you own any of them? Are they in your top 10? Do you have an amazing collection and my Bigfoot is not even in your top 10 if you own it? Yeah, so let me know down below. I think this is fun. Let me know if you like doing this, tracking my top 10 and stuff like that. And I'm curious to hear your top 10. So guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next hunt.